Things are never certain in this world indeed. It used to be acceptable to use your own name and garner success from the quality of your content. But now people these days seem to be too lazy. They suffer from the fallacy of judging a book by its cover. Imagine my books out there. My first book could be Dick Powers, the man with 12 horsepower. Things are never the same, and we live in a precarious world where people are never absolute about anything. You could look at a man from this era from birth and realize that he's the epitome of the prevailing zeitgeist, which lacks certainty or absolute ideals. At birth, he's a man. Fast forward 20 years down the line, and he has had a sex change, he's now a woman. And another 5 years later, he's gender neutral. Move forward another 5 years, and he has now moved to the North Pole to live among the penguins. He now identifies as a penguin, refusing to engage in human language or speech, as he feels it discriminates against the penguin kind. So now he just quacks and clucks whilst nursing an abundant penguin egg beneath his ass cheeks, convinced he laid the egg. It won't be long before he's a snowflake or something else. The world is an uncertain place. It is also a world in fragmented parallels. One part of the world is in the space age, engaging in space exploration and new technological development. Other parts are just beginning to enter the Industrial Revolution, and others have rolled back a few centuries in time and embraced backwardness. I remember the time when I was 5 years old, and back then, I was still living in Africa. When my mom took me for a haircut, I used to tell the barber to make me look like Mike Tyson. It was around 1995 and Tyson was still a legend. Even today, he's still a legend. News in parts of Africa travels slow. So to some, Mike Tyson is probably still in his heyday, just about to make another knockout title happen. I wonder how long it would take for this podcast to reach the really deep parts of Africa. I think I would give it 2,000 years or so, and maybe 200 years for the really advanced parts where people are pushing car batteries in a wheelbarrow whilst powering a boombox the size of a mattress from the 80s.